Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy SAG, aka SAG. I know what you're saying, SAG, your hair's a mess. SAG, you're beside some weirdo tree. By the way guys, no offense, but Tree Anthony is a good friend of mine. He's been through a lot over the couple of years. You guys saw him last year when we did the same stuff over Labor Day weekend, but
this is what nightmares are made of. But anyway.
We're here at Memorial Weekend. We took, yesterday, my wife and I took off early, and we took a vacation, met up with my in-laws. Both of my sister-in-laws are out here. You know, you'll see in a little bit, we just saw my buddy, my sister's boyfriend, Stuart, climbing a tree with an alligator watching him. But we're just out and about, messing with some golf carts, messing with all these little trails that are around here, and trying to have a good weekend while we're at it. So my wife's nice enough right now to be my cameraman, and here in a little bit we're going to try to mess around and get some some videos going around the trails and getting into shenanigans. But fun fact, before I cut this away, saw my first gator, like first real life Florida gator in the wild. And you'll see here, or in the thumbnail, because I'm making it the thumbnail, how scared I was to even get somewhat close. Even though it was like a 5-foot drop between the lake that was at and myself, I did not want to get close to it. And then, like 30 minutes later, we came back around, or 15 minutes later, we came back around and saw another gator down the river from the gator that we originally saw. And then on top of that, this is the next day, we're finding Stuart, and gators watching Stuart. So while rangers are looking at me, and we're going to cut this video out, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. Peace. Hey guys, trying to find my quote-unquote brother-in-law, I guess you could call him. But this is the directions we get. Nice little paper plate. So the reason why I stopped here for a second to kind of like get you guys, that it's not the fact that we're looking for someone, is I want to kind of tell a story of what happened yesterday. So my wife and I were the only couple that was here at the time, and we had 2 golf carts, so we each took one. Sorry, there's random things in the background. But this spot in particular is a very special spot because, as you can see, it's a little bit of a drop-off. My wife decided to come down the wrong way at a very sharp turn and flip the golf carts here. So being the responsible adults that we are, we flipped the golf cart back over and did the right thing and didn't say shit. Because, you know, 1, we didn't want to, nothing was broken, we didn't want to admit guilt. 2, my wife is embarrassed enough as it is. But before I go, let me just take a second, and it'll be later on in the video, but look how beautiful this lake is. So we're going to get into the golf cart that we've already flipped, which again, my wife is driving for some reason. Can't happen again, right? But we're going to go find my brother-in-law and take some more shots. Is this canon?
Are you still alive?
Yeah. Dang! Down!
Oh, there you are.
So you're installing a rope swing for the lake, right?
Yeah. Would have gotten that gator right there. The gator left him alone.
Oh.
What just happened?
That?
You are like actually above the water.
Yeah. Crept out over it.
You might not see. look very carefully. Look right at the top. Whoops. Right here. I believe it's a nice little gator.
So it's definitely a gator.
No, it's definitely a gator, but I don't know if my finger is like at the right point. Right there. Kind of zoom in. Nice little gator watching.
Oh, he's putting his face under a little bit.
You're
See?
right.
Look, his
Try to
face
hurt
is under the
himself.
water.
Oh,
He's putting his face under a little.
nope. He's going swimming. Just waiting for him to drop.
I need to put my sling. I need one sling on each side. I can grab it.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy SAG. It's just future SAG in the video. Real quick, not a lot of footage from yesterday. The in-laws left to get one of the dogs a tent since he was unable to get into the RV camper. So when that happens, you know, when the parents are away, kids will play. And unfortunately, your boy got yelled at by Ranger Tom, Park Ranger Tom. Thanks very much. I know you're never gonna watch this, but you know, I get it. It's kind of like when your teacher yells at you when you're a little kid and you did something wrong, you said you're sorry, and they keep going at it. So for you students that get that from me. I understand now. My hair's a lot of crazy today, and I get that. My beard's just unshaven mess. I'm basically developing, evolving back, or devolving back into a caveman at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had the bright idea. Stuart, the guy in the video so far that you've seen tree climb and all that good stuff, we had the great idea of using one of his ropes, and he had a lamb board, which, you know, short, skinny longer, skinny version of a skateboard, and he had the bright idea of taking it and letting us drive, and him holding on to the lamb board while we rode around so he can go really fast. Fun idea. We're pretty safe about it. I mean, there were a couple of times that he got into some like kind of sticky situations, but with one of them being me almost hitting him going at a whopping 10 miles an hour. But no, and you know, we were doing good up to the fact that everyone at the campground didn't have a problem with it. Everyone around us didn't, you know, say bad things, anybody giving us dirty looks. They were just seeing kids or grown adults having fun at a time. But we go around one loop. It was fun. We go around long loop that we could. It was awesome. And then we went around again, pressed our luck even more. And when you do that, you know, you pay the price. So with that, the ranger stopped us. We were actually going, and the ranger came looping around. And so Stuart threw the rope back into the cart and was skateboarding behind us, but I guess a little bit was dragging. The ranger put 2 and 2 together to make it equal 5 and know that we weren't doing right. And he pulls us over. He goes, you know, my in-laws signed off for this cart, so it's kind of like us as a representation of them. But he said, you know, if you want to keep the carts, you want to keep doing what you're doing, better knock it off, basically, or else you're going to have to return them without refund, and we're going to kick you out of the park. That's fair. I mean, I get it. We did, you know, sign the waiver, and excuse you, I get that it's the wild and you're taking a bath, but rude. Anyway, yeah, you never know. This water's kind of murky, so gotta be watching out for gators. Gators. Anyway, with that being said, when he was telling us this, I said, yes, sir, I completely understand. My apologies. Not, you know, won't happen again. Basically, the things that you should do when apologizing: admit your fault, apologize for your actions, and learn from them. Fair. I did that immediately when he told us, like, the rules. I get it. But he just kept going on, and he was yelling at me, and I get that I was the driver of the cart, but yet there are 3 participants, but it focused mainly on me. It's weird. Whatever. But as you can see, still a little butthurt about it, but going to have a lot of fun today. Actually, being the responsible adult that I am and not getting stuff done, I actually have homework to do, so we're out for a morning ride. We're enjoying this. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I know it's a little shaky, but don't have a stabilizer for this camera. Don't have a GoPro, so I'm doing the best I can with what I got. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm going to stop wasting your time here. I'm going to get a lot more dirty, kick a lot of this dirt up because it hasn't rained over here for about 2-3 weeks. So it is as dusty as it can get. The camera quality kind of gets gritty. I'm sorry. Do my best to keep it clean, and yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the video, and that's it for me rambling. I want to try to get some cool shots, and if I can't, then oh well. guys, you know, I showed you Tree Anthony Davis out there earlier in this video, but we just found Charles Oakley. Get it? Oakley? I know what you're saying. But he just wanted to tell you guys that he's made of nightmares too, and when he's not around and people aren't around, this place is used for witchcraft. So just a heads up, don't come out here if you're not expecting the unexpected. Thanks, Charles. Hey, just a heads up. If you guys can't tell, it's a lot shaky, and I just want you guys to see from my point of view how hard it is to keep a still shot on a moving golf cart that's bouncing all around. As you guys see, you got the wind in my hair, you got sand in my eyes, and yeah, I just want to give you a disclaimer. It's not as easy as what it seems. Now, if I had a GoPro or something like that, yeah, sure, whatever. But until you guys can fund me that stuff, not happening. So enjoy what you get. I'm trying my best with what I have. So, you know, style points for originality. Parts for us, so we might be getting into trouble. We might not. Oh no. Oh, what the fuck?
What if my mic was out?
Hold on, oh, look at that!
That's so pretty.
Look at that! Stop for a second. Keep rolling just in case something happens to us.
Oh no, I need to get out. Oh, you're gonna keep rolling.
Keep rolling just in case something happens to us.
Oh no, I didn't touch it.
That was really weird. We have never found an opening. All yesterday I kept wanting to come like down this little side patch that we never have explored, but we thought we were going to get in trouble, and now we actually have gotten a place to where we've never seen. We don't even know if it's part of the whole thing, but my wife's doing something stupid over there. Climbing across the man-made dam, not knowing how sticky or slimy it could be. So I'm gonna go join her, do something even more stupid, and see where it takes us. All right, guys. You know, as I was saying earlier, we found a little path out that we've never explored before. We don't know if we're supposed to be here or not. No one said anything or seen us anyway, so just a heads up. You know, when exploring, it's fine. You gotta be careful whose property you're on, and you know, you gotta be careful of what's around you. But I don't really see us or foresee us getting into any trouble about this. But you know, as always, hindsight's 20/20. But that's gonna be it. I think this place has over, they said 6 or 7 point something miles of nature trails, and you can get lost in here if you're not careful, or if you don't have like some sort of sense of direction. So with that being said, it's been a great weekend. Been very relaxing, other than the fact is that because of how many people are here on the site and how many beds are at the site and how many dogs can be at the site, we have to drive back an hour away. Yeah, we have to drive back an hour away to sleep at night, and we have to make that hour commute back and forth. But with that said, it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna actually end it here because I gotta get back and do some homework and edit this. I might give you guys an outro at the end. If not, for now, had a great time, and I'll see you guys next video. I know it's the end of the video. This is this is me right now. To be honest with you, I'm done. We had to leave kind of early tonight to get back here in Orlando at my in-laws' house. And I was working on homework. Had to get that done today because at 11:59 it was due. At this point in time, it's 9:40. Just getting done. But I just want to show you. I'm exhausted. If you can't tell, got some sun. Got some. Believe it or not, golf cart driving around in the sun is exhausting. And I just want to take a second and take a look at these puppies that are exhausted too. This could kind of shed a light as to explaining why I'm so exhausted. Just want to creep up on her. Look at this, Goober, Goober, look. She is not having it. Nah, not having it. And then you got cream of the crop over here, Miss Lazy McDougal Pants over here, just chilling, straight chilling. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a great Memorial weekend. Today, to start off, I don't know if I talked about this earlier, but if I didn't, I'm going to kind of input it right here. Today we started off with a morning breakfast that my in-laws and their friends that we go every year with to the place that we went to Sandland RV Camp in Lakeland, Florida. It's a great place, really fun, very like just out and about. You have to like actually have stuff to do to entertain yourself and not just be on your phones all the time. But we started the day off with a breakfast as we normally do. Thanking all the veterans, all the fallen veterans, and all the veterans out there that actually have given their life and cause to the country. And hopefully you guys see this, and when you sorry, my arm's getting tired. When you guys are celebrating holidays like this, hopefully you guys take the time and day, whether you're out of school, if you're younger, if you're at work and you get a day off, hopefully you guys are actually enjoying this for what it really is and taking the time to thank everyone that's truly out there, regardless of how you feel about war and armies and things like that. We wouldn't be in a country like this if we didn't have the people out there that protected this great nation.